We have 2 eggplants. We have tomatoes. I'm using the grape tomatoes, but you can use the regular ones and cut them in nice chunks. Basil, and you know, my friend did not use sage, but I'm going to use a little sage, and maybe I'm going to use also a little bit of oregano, just a tiny little bit. 1 garlic. Let's start cleaning up the eggplants. Let's wash them off a little bit. And now let's cut them. All right. We're going to leave the skin on it, and let's see how that works out. So I'm going to make it kind of thick. Okay, and now let's see what's the best way to cut these. Well, you know what, I'm going to do it this way. 1 and 2. Yeah, let's do it this way. Okay, 1 and 2, and you too. No, I'm going to leave them together. Okay. Okay, some salt. Really, the recipe calls for thick salt. I'm sorry, coarse salt, but I don't have it. Next time I go to Italy, I'll get it. I may be able to find it here too, but for some reason I'm never able to find exactly what I want. I put a little extra salt because I wanted to. I want the eggplants to cry, to release the liquid actually. Okay, I'm gonna put the weight, and I'm gonna put something heavy on it. Yeah, there you go. Hey, you go here. What the heck? And you get. Okay, we let it rest a little bit. Okay. Let's rinse some tomatoes. Here we go. All right. And let's cut them in. These ones I'm going to cut them in halves. Okay. Okay. It's set. 1, 2, 3. And let's put them. Oops. Let's put them back here. Get them out of the way until we need them. Okay, let's work on the sauce right now. Okay, get some oil, and let's get a garlic. Smash it a little bit. Okay, put it in the pan and go all the way high. And meanwhile, I'm going to get all the leaves, separate the leaves of the basil. I may need a little more because I think the recipe calls for more. Luca wants more stuff. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little bit of sage also, and a little bit of oregano. Yeah, all right. Okay, now gotta be careful here because there we go. All right, put all the herbs. Look at that. Look at that. Let me lower the flame. I think I'm a little too high. Yeah. Just added a little more basil, and I'm gonna keep the heat to medium. And by the way, the set of Pampered Chef wooden spoon, actually bamboo spoon, is from my daughter-in-law Amy. Thank you, Amy. And the cutting board here is from my daughter-in-law Emily. Yay! Thank you, Emily. Oh, there he is. Thank you, Emily. Okay, after about 20 minutes, I'm gonna remove the garlic, and I'm gonna pour the well, you know what? I'm gonna do it this way. Yeah, that's it. We're gonna move this in a little cup. What we're going to do, we're going to mix it. There we go. And here we go. Let's see. There you go. Okay, now we're gonna move it back here. Okay, add a little more of basil. Now let's start the water. Okay. Now the melanzane, the eggplants have been basically sitting here, and we tried to remove the liquid. See that liquid there? That's most of that is bitter. So we're trying to remove that as much as possible. In theory, they should stay like this for an hour or two, but we don't have time to do that. So I'll just probably, this was here for about a half hour or so. Okay, so maybe 45 minutes. So now I'm going to rinse them, because remember we put a lot of salt there, because the salt makes them cry, and the tears are very bitter. Well, they're a little bitter, let's say this way. So now I'm going to rinse them. Okay, and then okay. And now we're going to let them dry. I'm going to put them on a towel and let them sit here for, should be another half hour or so. But you know what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to dry them up like this. Okay? And then I'm going to start cooking them right away. Yeah, because otherwise I don't have all the time. I'm getting hungry anyway, so I'm gonna just do it like this. Here we go. The towel is pretty it's pretty wet now, so which means that the eggplants are much drier. And by the way, I just tasted this, and it's not really that bitter. So I think it's going to be fine. I don't think I need to, maybe because these are the pink ones. Okay, these are not the black ones. Maybe that's why. Yeah, they're not, it's not bitter. So I'm going to use some vegetable oil to fry the eggplants. I hope I have enough. As I wait for the oil to come to the proper temperature, I just let the eggplants dry up a little longer. Now, to figure out whether the oil is ready, is at the proper temperature, you can already observe it that it's moving. Looks like the oil is moving there, and it's making some noises, especially if something was in the was left in the pan. But you can get a toothpick, okay, and oh yeah, you look, all the bubbles that form around the toothpick. That means that it's ready. Okay, you will see bubbles around the toothpick. So let's grab. Now we gotta be careful here. I think I'm gonna try to stay back a little bit. Oops. Let's see how this works out. Oh, that's not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Wow, it's really good. Yeah, looks like the oil was really ready. And we're gonna mix it around. All right. Okay, now the water is boiling. So I'm gonna get the pasta. Let's see, 11 minutes. Okay. Let's see how much pasta we have here. 1, 2. Yeah, okay. And I'll cook it all. Here we go. There you go. Put salt. Okay. And mix it up. And make it boil. We're gonna fry the. Luca says about 4 minutes. I think we've done 2.5 minutes so far. And when they change color, also when they turn brown, so maybe 4 or 5 minutes. It's gonna be 4 or 5 minutes. Okay, it's now 9 minutes, and they're cooked. They're also well done. So now I have to drain them. So now I move them, drain them. Okay. We have the sauce here. Okay. Let's add the eggplants. Okay. Okay. Start to mix them up, but and you know what? We're going to need a little water here from the pasta water. Here we go. Let's just start with 1, and let's see how it looks. I'm gonna go with 2. Okay. Okay, now you know what I just noticed. I think I cooked the eggplants a little longer. I think I cooked them 8 minutes. Should have been really 5, 6 minutes, but it's okay. It's gonna be all right. Now let's drain the pasta. Okay. Porca vacca zoccola. Well, stuff happens. Let's drain the pasta and let's pour it here. Let's see how many. Oh yeah, we can pour the whole thing. Okay. All right, let's mix it up. Oh, this is good. Yeah, this is fine. This is just fine. Now, you know, the recipe calls also for something called the ricotta salata, salted hard ricotta. And I don't have that, so I'm going to put pecorino in there. I'm going to put a little bit of pecorino like this. Ooh, wow. Oof, wow. That looks fantastic already. Let me grab a little bit and see how it tastes. Get a couple of those. couple of those. Well, you know what? A little bit of pecorino here too. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, now let's see. Pasta, eggplant, another pasta. Ooh, Ooh, it's not bitter at all. Nice. I think we did a good job. Ooh, the taste is fantastic. The only thing I screwed up, probably, is that I cooked them a little too long. Okay, well, you know, first time that I did it in a long time, so that's almost acceptable. So instead of 8-9 minutes, you know, 6 minutes, 7 minutes. That's what Luca said too, and I didn't listen to him, just because the color didn't seem dark enough, but the color fooled me. Go with 6 minutes, grab one, taste it. If it is too soft, it's not good. It's gotta be a little bit hard. But hey, I gotta go now. I need to go and eat some eggplant alla Norma, pasta alla Norma. And I'll tell you a couple of things about my friend Luca. Luca's channel is Cook Around TV. Cook Around TV. Fantastic. You gotta check. I'll put the link in the description below. Okay? Hey, this is fantastic. You gotta try it. Like I said, not more than half hour doing the drain them with the salt, and not more than a half hour after you towel dry them. Okay, and 6-7 minutes cooking them, fry them. Okay, on vegetable oil, and everything else is fantastic. You guys, see you around. Ooh, I can't wait to have this stuff. I can't wait.